Well, hello everybody on YouTube. This is a very unexpected live stream. I am sitting here on December 25th and it is about almost 8:45 p.m. I am in my pajamas. I'll show you. This is my what I like to call my galaxy pajamas. I like them. And then I just have a tank top. And I am hanging out, feeling pretty cash, and drinking a hot chocolate in a TorontoUnicorn mug. Yeah. Um, and I have a cookie for later. So, yeah. So I am hanging out. No real plan here other than to chill, not worry about the clock, and for the first time on my channel, I am potentially going to experiment with a long format live stream because I'm starting to flirt with the idea of like Twitch or Discord or things like that. And I'm like, hey, and I'm also considering starting a second podcast that is going to be very different than the first one, and it's going to be more of a long format, unique content. So it wouldn't be something that you would also just kind of catch on my channel, kind of thing. So I'm trying it out, and I want to see if I even like it. Like, I'm not going to offer shit up if I'm not tried and tested. Like. I'm Chevrolet strong. I don't know. I'm a little stoned. That's why I'm making really funny jokes that even only I think are funny so far, but you'll catch up. So I waited until I had some people to put the creamy part on because of course I did. I like to do that in groups after all. Okay, so this is, by the way, this is a hot chocolate. I will talk about this in another video, but I did get gifted something off my Amazon wish list, and it was a box of all these like variety of hot chocolates, and this one is peppermint like patty, and oh my god, it's so fucking good. Okay, no, Oasis is closed tonight. Yeah, because technically it's Christmas, right? So people are yeah. Oh, hey, Ray. Hey, everybody. Now, look, I plan to be interactive to a point. I also plan to ramble, walk around, do what I got to do, and like have some awkward silences because I'm experimenting with a long format live stream, as I said. And I am not an Energizer bunny that you can just keep winding up. So if I need to take a fucking minute, I'm going to do it. All right, you ready? This is, by the way, coconut whipped cream because I fucking love coconut, okay? All right, I'm about to put it on. Okay, you can't really see it, so I've got to hold it up for you. Okay, are you ready? This is my hot chocolate that I'm going to be... Oh, I know this is YouTube. I got to be careful, but part of me is like, oh, give it to me. And then, a little pre-cum. Hang on. Pre-cum. Okay, ready? Well, now I want the full shebang. Yeah. I got some on my lip. Oh, it's coconutty. I love it. Cheers, everybody. So Merry Christmas, everybody. I'm not huge on celebrating these kind of things so much. So you'll notice that today is not about Christmas and there is no Christmas shit in my house. I'm just not into it that way. But everybody, I know what it's like to be into it. So it's fantastic if you've had a great one. I hope everyone did. But for tonight, it's not about Christmas. It is about us hanging out, having hot chocolate, smoking a little bit of ganja. And I just want to hang out. I want to have a place where my fans, and again, I use the word fans super affectionately. I love everybody who loves my content. Trust me. Like I quiz my personal friends about their content knowledge, and whoever knows the most, like gets a bigger piece of my heart. Like it's sincerely like a continuum. Okay. The more you like my content, the more I'm probably going to like you. It's just the way it has been going lately. A few exceptions. I have a few friends that don't really watch all my content because frankly it is a lot, but for the most part, yeah, people at least appreciate it, respect it, support it. Yeah. So yeah. Oh wow, you're in Toronto. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's hang out. So I just want to take a big sip of this naughty whipped cream. Oh, you found my channel. Oh, you're in the rabbit hole now, Don. Just saying. I'm about to change your life. No, I am not going to Oasis on New Year's Eve. I'm not going anywhere on New Year's Eve. Personally, I do not like celebrating New Year's Eve out of the house. There is never a taxi or an Uber when you need one. Everything is double the price. And the party seems to end for half the people at like 12:10. And that's usually when I'm just getting started. So I don't personally celebrate New Year's Eve out of the house unless it's like maybe like a house party or something like that. So I'm not like anti like party. Obviously, I don't like crowds either. And I'm not gonna lie, like when I saw some of the stuff in the airports this season, holiday season, people getting stuck, and like Pearson Airport and like the Via Rail getting stuck. That's our train. Because like like trees fell on top of it in a blizzard. Like people were burning their clothes in cars on Highway 401 between Ottawa and Toronto because there was such a whiteout basically that they closed the freaking highway because of all the freaking accidents, and people were literally burning their clothes to stay warm. So this is what Canada has been like this last few days. I'm very thankful and grateful I have a nice warm place to live, and I didn't have to travel anywhere. But I hope everybody is out there nice and warm. I'm super excited to try this out because things like me burping, like just now, are things that I would normally get to edit out. I'm going to be really kind of being more vulnerable on this live stream because I'm committing to showing you what it's unedited, what am I like unedited. Having said that, if I accidentally say something really upsetting to somebody, or like if I say somebody's name by accident, technically I will go back and override that video with like a sound clip to fix it, but that's the only editing that would happen. Wow, 13 below in Kentucky. Crazy. By the way, I do feel bad about not engaging with every single comment, but I will go back and read all the comments, especially because I've in the video, the chat replay will be part of the video when it's up on my channel too. So I'll be able to go and see what you're. Oh, look at this whole time. I had some foam on my lip, and no one told me. That's cute. Let me see if that happens again. Okay. Do you have a naughty mind too? I've always had a naughty mind. I have always had a brain that makes sexual jokes, that thinks about sex, that like, that's what she said, jokes, like whatever it is. I've always been down for that kind of shit. Can anyone else relate? Like, has anyone been like kind of born and like very early on, like into sex, into like this whole thing? Because I did not wait for puberty. Okay. I was like, yeah. Mind blowing. Yes, you are. What's mind blowing? Oh, the naughty things. Yes. Yes, I am very naughty. I don't usually put this shit on my lip either. All right, I better be good. All right. Yeah, so I'm just hanging out. I have nothing really planned. I think the point of me doing this live stream tonight is because I wanted to give people, as well as me, a place to hang out that makes sure you're not alone. We're hanging out. And I'm not going to fucking have we're not going to sing carolers, or there's no carolers coming to my house. Okay. So it's hot cocoa. It's hot cocoa. And believe it or not, it was actually a gift from a fan who bought off my Amazon wish list. Now, I don't advertise the fact that I have an Amazon wish list very often because I don't actually expect people to buy me gifts. Like it's just there. It's like when I'm like middle of the night on Amazon, like stoned, I'm like, oh, that would be nice. That'd be nice. And so it was really thoughtful of him. And I had this whole box of them and I was so excited. This one is the peppermint patty one. And then there's like a peanut butter cup hot chocolate. Like there's so many. I love hot chocolate. Love it. And I love that it's in a TorontoUnicorn mug. My friend got me that for my birthday. Oh, guess what? So I do private vlogs for my fan page. So sometimes I'll do like clothed ones, non-clothed ones, things like that. But I let them know last night that on December 24, 2020, which is 2 years ago, yesterday, was the day I created my fan page. And that was a huge fucking deal because you may not know this about me, and I can understand why you don't. Anyone who's on my fan page would know probably. But I was actually adamantly against having an explicit fan page for my entire life. So I was very much not interested in the idea of selling sex for myself. Like, I completely respect the sex selling and buying industry. I think it should be legal everywhere. I think we have a lot less violence and a lot more fucking reasonable people. But I also think if people are willing to buy and people are willing to sell, I mean, there's a fucking market. No, I'm not a sex worker. I actually have never been a I think there's a definition of sex worker that's pretty broad. And I think if I show a nipple on the internet and take a tip, I think that's technically a sex worker. So whatever. But I think for me personally, and again, it's not from a judgment place. I think sex workers are absolutely fundamentally even needed in society. I just know I'm personally not one. And I think it becomes because it comes from me being demisexual. So you know how I said, in a lot of my content, I don't have sex with strangers. You know, I never could be a real stripper in real life because I don't think I could stand in front of real men and make them believe I was interested in them. Like I can do it on the camera, but like I don't think I could do it because it would feel inauthentic and like, you know. So, oh, hey R, hey Rave. Can't chat, having dinner. Okay, sounds good. Thanks for popping in. I know why you popped in. You're like, is she going off the rails? Do I need to wag my finger at her? I had a feeling you'd have that reaction of, I better just take the temperature of this live stream before I can relax at dinner. And I don't blame you. You don't shave? I do shave my armpits. Why? They're right there. It's shaven. What's wrong with my armpits? Are you talking to me? I don't know. Anyways. Yeah, so for me, I personally just never felt good about the idea of selling my own personal stuff like that. But then when is it freezing? Can you guys all let me know? Can you comment and let me know? I mean, I'm not sure what to do about it other than, you know what I'm going to do actually? I'm going to actually pause this. Hang on just a second. I am actually going to turn off. Okay, quit something. Okay, not freezing. Okay. So anyways, the fact is, when I created a fan page on December 24th, 2020, it was because I said to myself that I'm going to do it the way I want to do it and not the way that I think I have to do it. And that is the beginning of the end of the rest of my fucking life. Because once you realize that you don't have to assimilate the way everyone else does, that you can still go to some platform and just still do crazy, unique shit there, you know, and it still work out. There are plenty of people who, and, you know, I see some OnlyFans girls. One of them, she sells videos of her baking pies and like cute outfits. I'm like, I get it. I fucking get it. Like I do. When you have a crush on someone, even like virtually, you get to like watch them bake pies and like watch them do other things. I get it. I'm totally down for it. So when I created the fan page, I never did offer certain sexual services or like sexting or anything like that, but I did offer nudity. Like I was like, okay, here's my body. Like if you want to really see it and pay this like, you know, subscription fee, sure, why not? And it really started to build up my self-confidence because people were investing in it and coming and giving me great compliments. And it made me really excited about like posting more and things like that. And so it's been 2 years now that I've had my fan page and I love it because for many reasons. One of them is I get to find out what fans of mine genuinely want to get to know me and then make the whatever it is $20 entrance fee. Right now it's on sale, but to come in and chat. I don't charge extra to chat with my fans. I literally love getting to know the people who come to my fan page because you are the best of the best for me. If I were to fill an auditorium of people, if I was going to do like a show, it would be with people who have subscribed to my fan page. You guys are the reason that I can do this. So yeah, I just wanted to say that it has been 2 years and I still love it. I just think that I found a way to do it without going beyond my boundaries. So I don't even do custom content anymore. I used to do a few videos where, hang on just a second. I just gotta be careful. I'm approving some comments and stuff. I just don't know if I can do two things at once kind of thing. So All I know is if somebody is causing shit, someone better say something that I know so that I can handle it fast. Because you guys don't want to see what happens to TorontoUnicorn when you come here and cause shit. Let's just say my submissive gets to put on the shelf just like the fucking elf after Christmas. Kidding. That was a bad joke. Okay. I'm going to smoke a little bit of, fun stuff. And drink my hot chocolate. Okay. Oh, God. Oh, are we talking about ye here? Really? Really? I'm not going to lie. I don't need anybody fucking platforming their shit here. If you piss me off, I'm just going to block you. It's as simple as that. So let's keep hanging out and make sure no one causes drama. Yeah. All right. Well, you know what? I'm not going to lie. I just don't care about how this feels. Okay. So I am going to hide user on the channel. Oh, bye-bye. Okay. So now they're gone. And this is what happens is don't come in my channel and cause shit. I mean, you can have a difference of opinion. You can have respectful dialogue, but don't come here and platform your shit, man. Not when it's controversial. Anyways. Oh, yes. I show no mercy to trolls. I honestly just need them gone because you don't need to engage with people who just want to stir up shit. I mean, they're just trying to stir up shit. So they can go stir up shit. Look at all the smoke. I feel bad because I can't really get rid of all the smoke, but it is what it is. Okay. Do you want to play a game? I am going to, remember the intrusive question game? I'm going to do something like that. But okay, the smoke is really unattractive for my camera. I'm just going to move this and only smoke a little bit so that I can be a normal person. You can smoke pot on the back patio or like the outside of a sex club, but not in it. You can't smoke anywhere inside, really. All right. All right. So again, if I miss some comments here, I really am sorry. I will come back. But once I started realizing that some guy was posting a lot and then saying some weird shit, I was like, okay, this guy needs to go. Okay, so let me come up with a question. So I like intrusive questions, not boring questions. So I'll think of something interesting, and it's probably going to be sexual, just so you know. Tell me well, it has to be, that's kind of long, actually. I would say, tell me the biggest mistake that you have made with a sex toy. And hit it up in the chat, but be clean. This is YouTube. The biggest mistake that you've made with a sex toy. Okay, so I'll give you guys time to fill them up in the chat, and then I'll come and read them. But I know for me, I've had a few mishaps, but one was when I was just getting my sexual mojo back. It had been about 10 years, and I still hadn't had sex at this point, and I was starting to feel sexual energy. And I remember getting excited about the idea of using a sex toy again. It had been years. And I duct taped this dildo to a chair so I could bounce up and down now because I'm so sick of the fuck yourself shit, right? I was like, can I not just sit up and down on something? So I literally duct taped this thing to a chair. And for some reason, it just didn't feel perfect. It wasn't great. And I remember being like, what the fuck? What are we left to do? So I remember having to take it off the chair after and thinking how embarrassing it would be if someone came in and I didn't remove it. And then they're can I sit down? Oh, you should get one for your wife then, Jeff. My friend Ella is looking for a vibrator right now, and I'm helping her pick. Now, I actually do. I'm always a hustler. It's always genuine. I do get I haven't tested it in the last 2 months, but 40% off with the code TorontoUnicorn at honeyplaybox.com. I did some sex toy reviews for them and a few other companies. If you look at the playlist called sex toy reviews, in most of the descriptions of those videos, it'll give a link to their site and also whether or not the code TorontoUnicorn can give you a discount. So I know Boxing Day might have their own discounts, so it's up to you what you want to do, but you might want to just see if a 40% off discount code of TorontoUnicorn works. You might save yourself some real money, So, yeah. So anyways, did you guys answer? What was the biggest mistake you've made with a sex toy? I have to keep approving comments, which is why it's going to take me a minute. Oh, I'm glad I kicked out that guy that was annoying us. Because, you don't want someone to ruin the party, you know? Okay, so I have that answered. Does anyone else want to answer before I move on? Because it's like, it's not feeling very reciprocated. I'm just saying. Is that out again? Anyone? All right, do you want me to just tell a story? Oh, there's many mistakes. There is a porn genre called bloopers. Okay? I used to go to porn watch parties virtually, meaning when the pandemic was here and we were all at home, the Oasis virtual platform would have once in a while a porn watch party, and we would all log in, and the hostess or whatever would like stream these various clips of real like porn bloopers. And it was some of the craziest stuff I've ever seen. One of them, they had a camera set up and it was meant to like capture the sex or whatever. And they put a small dildo in the girl's bum, her ass. And you're not supposed to do anything like that unless it has a wide base, because your ass can suck it up and it won't give it back. And you have to go to the hospital to get that shit removed. I'm serious. So that's why you have to be very careful the toys you put in your ass. It's very, very specific. An ass toy will have a much wider edge at the bottom so it doesn't get sucked into your ass. It's a real fucking concern. But your vagina is different. Like you can just, push that shit right out. No. So anyways, the porn that I saw, he put a small dildo in this girl's ass and shoved it in, like as a point of being like aggressively like, ugh, and then it was in. And then he couldn't get it out because there was nothing to pull out. And she's like, what the fuck, man? And so they literally had to call 911, and they left the camera rolling. And then the ambulance comes, and then the paramedics are working on her while she's bent over with something stuck in her ass. It was really like crazy. All right, so I think I've got some good comments now. Good boys and girls. I like people who participate. Okay. They have trampoline style, a toy under it. Oh, wow. That's an interesting. What if you bought them out? Me and my wife had our first threesome and I came super early, so I was kind of regretting just watching. That's okay. Most guys, to be honest, Maurice, most guys in my first threesomes with them, if they're in a couple, can't even actually fuck because they can't work a condom. They haven't used a condom in like I don't know how many years, and they suddenly can't use it. So even if you came fast, if you fucked, you're far beyond what many guys have as their first time. Don't worry about it. It happens, and you will be desensitized, and you'll be able to come longer later. Oh yes, MILFman, I'm about to change your life. You bets be careful what you put in your ass, because there is 2 different types of sex toys. I wonder if I should go get them. All right, I have show and tell. I got a lot of toys. Okay, ready? So, what can you put in your bum and what can you not? Could this technically go in your ass? Yes, technically, because you have a bigger base and it won't get sucked in. Now, I use this in my vagina. That's a small one because not every girl is a size queen, okay? Not everyone is a size queen. I prefer a medium to large size dick because my vagina is tight and I don't want to feel stretched out necessarily crazily, right? Now, this is also a butt plug. It is very nice. You see that? It's very nice, but it has this base so that you don't get it stuck in your ass. This you would not put in your ass. Do you understand? This does not go in your ass. This could get up and you literally can't get it out without surgical intervention. So, and it's involuntary. And you could even, a lot of people are like, oh, I'll just like try pooping it out. No, apparently it doesn't work. You could really fuck up your body and people are in real pain and it's really embarrassing. And sometimes it's a vibrator too. And so they're like vibrating in the hospital. Like, it's crazy. I've seen so many things go awry. Now, if you've ever seen my logo on YouTube, you know that I'm holding one of my butt plugs with a blue jewel. Again, it goes to show that even though this part goes in my ass, this is wider because it's not just going to suck it up. It's not just going to take it in. If this was just down to here, I would never put that in my ass because I would never get it out again. Yeah. So I know apparently I'm doing show and tell sex toys. Apparently it was funny when the video asked me if I wanted to monetize it. I was like, best say no, just in case. Yes, I have actually sold my panties. I had a very big tipper once who actually spent a lot of money on me, my fan page, even though I never met him or anything like that. And I sold him some panties, yeah, but I sold them for a lot of money. I've also sold a dress that I've worn. I've sold socks. I've sold. Did I sell a sex doll? I sold a sex doll that I had played with, but like on my YouTube channel. Yeah. Yeah, but to be honest, like, I understand the panty selling niche. I do. I totally get it. If I have a scent that people would want to smell, I'm just saying, I know what it's like to be addicted to the scent of someone's vagina. I don't know any other girl who I have felt the same way about, but there is something about mine, and I've said this on other videos, that I think is addicting to the brain. So I understand why somebody would pay good money to have that authentic experience. I absolutely do. There's also somebody on this chat who has gotten a pair of my panties before, but I'm not going to out who they are. Oh, okay. Oh, you're going to token your front porch. Okay, that sounds good. Okay. Oh, well, that's good. I mean, I'm not going to lie. You guys and your legal issues with pot, it just feels like your country is so conservative because Canada, like you're allowed to, innovate and evolve the cannabis industry now. Like I'm actually able to customize the strains of pot that I smoke to minimize having munchies. Think about that. I specifically have a vulnerability to munchies. I don't want it. I've had issues with binge eating issues in my past, and I don't like the feeling of uncontrollable whatever. And so I have actually, because of the legal, focus, everyone's able to start doing more research and shit on it. Now I'm actually able to find strains that don't make me eat. It's crazy, but it can be done. Okay, so Milfman is asking, if a guy asked you to do some butt play with him, like a finger or tongue, would you do it? Oh, yes, I fucking would. Are you kidding? Back in the day, there was one guy, when I met him, I had a threesome with him and another girl, and I actually like licked his butt before I kissed his face. Yeah. I like eating ass sometimes. What can I say? All I know is it's erotic, feels good. It's like intimate. It's pleasurable. Yeah, no, I'm good at that shit. I would peg a man too. I would be happily. I'm also kind of a dominant personality. So for me, I'm like, you want to give me a strap on and submit? Okay. I only like good boys though. I want to fuck around with a bad boy, just a good boy. Hi, happy horny. Yeah. I'm glad you guys are hanging out with me. I don't promise to entertain. I promise to just be present. Because I think the only reason I'm ever going to do this long format podcast is because I'll still edit it, of course, but it's because if people genuinely want to chat with me and hear me talk for hours, then let's do it. But like, let's see. Can you handle me for an hour live stream once a week or a podcast? Could you do it? Hey, why don't you fucking say so in the chat? Let me know. Would you listen to me for an hour if I had a new podcast where every week I put out an hour episode? Would you listen? Even if there might be a video component too, but would you listen? Yeah. Oh. Wow, isn't okay? I'm sorry, but free all people, put away for pinners. You seem to be a bit entitled about getting some fucking responses to your questions. I have already said I am multitasking. I also have ADHD, and frankly, you're not a very familiar face on my channel. So why would I prioritize your several comments over my others? So I think you need to tone the fucking attitude down and realize that I'll get to it when I get to it. And if you want to peace out, then peace the fuck out. Cheers. All right. Not in the mood. I'm coming up there someday having my ass eaten is on my bucket list. You should do it. And not all everybody is comfortable with it. Some people really do need to have time to get comfortable inching your way there. Like some people only want this much of a finger in their ass, where I want 2 fingers, not at first, one at first, eventually. Some people only want the tip of one. Some people want nothing, all that. So I just think everyone is different, and sometimes people don't evolve and like don't want it to get more intense. Some people do, but I just think it's really erotic and I really like it. Yeah. Ain't no fucking entitlement in my fucking chat. I do have one thing to say that is like, okay, good. So you guys are saying you'd love to hear me do some podcasts and hear your thoughts on various topics about swinging. Okay, wonderful. I'm thinking about doing it about not just swinging, but about like sex and life and whatever the fuck I think, I think of. But I think sex is always on my mind. So sex is always a good topic to get people's attention. I mean, it's pretty close to my #1 search hit on YouTube. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. Bill thinks that I'm entertaining regardless of what you were doing. Yeah. Yeah, no. Oh, did I say, did I get mad at the wrong person? No, I didn't. I don't know. If I did, I'm sorry, but I think I actually, no, I got right there. I'm mad at the right person. Oh yeah, pillow talks. I haven't done a pillow talk in a long time. I'll be honest with you. I used to be able to talk on YouTube much more freely. I used to be able to say more bad words. And then I got in trouble a few times with like videos getting taken down and shit, and like my channel getting threatened. And so I was like, well, I've really got to clean it up. And that's why my fan page is fantastic, because when I do my stories, I always tell the actual story and my real words after on my fan page, and like sometimes with less clothes on, which is kind of fun because it's like real life. Like we're hanging out and I'm whipping a tit out and being like, yeah, this happened. It's like real life shit. So, yeah. Oh, I'm not gonna lie. I have to tell you guys, I've been through some shit lately with like a guy. Like I just feel, let's just say I am due for very good sex and very good sexual chemistry with a man who thinks, with a similar core value set. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a guy who will come into my life and I'll want to make out with him all night, and I'll also want to have sex with him all night and hang out with him. That's what I'm looking for now. I love being a swinger. I still am a swinger. I'll still want to be a swinger. But I want a guy right now to, hang out with and like be intimate with and shit, but also swing with and like share people with. So that's what I'm looking for. We'll see. I just feel like I need those feelings though. I need it to be exciting for both of us, like, yeah. Yeah. Whip it out. Yeah, right. Are you kidding? Do you know that every time I do a live stream, I'm terrified that I actually will start like touching myself without knowing, because I do that sometimes. And like I am right now, I'm touching my foot, right? But I'm touching my foot so I don't touch my boob. Like think about that. ADHD, mindlessness, distraction. Suddenly I'm off YouTube. Like you gotta be careful about that shit. This is the first time in your chat. I think I'll be one of your regulars. Well, welcome, Chris. That's the kind of attitude we're looking for here. What's funny, Chris, is that today is an experiment with a long format live stream. I do not normally do these long live streams. but I was told that it's a good way to like also find new viewers and people to engage with, and also be more available to my fans and my friends. And I thought, let's see. And so you even saying like, hey, you're live. I joined your channel because like you're live. And now I think I'm going to stay. I mean, that's really reassuring. And I appreciate your comment. So don't even think that that comment was small. That comment was big. And I appreciate it. See, I'm sensitive. I'm a very sensitive soul. And I'm taking a chance on my channel with a very long video that YouTube will not promote likely because it's not the traditional video my audience will watch. And so I'm taking a chance here on, disrupting my channel a little bit with some newer content, but I'm also going back to good old fashioned vlogs and stories and all that. But I definitely am starting a new podcast, and I'm currently designing a logo right now. And you've been following for a long time. That's so good, Derek. I'm so happy to hear that. Wow. And I know Fun Loving Couple has been like, they're like the OGs. Like they were here since like day one. So is Big Red or Ray, whatever his name is on here. He's been here since day one. Milkman's been here since like very early. That's why like I get to know these people. And I think that's why I want a Discord server so that we can actually go and interact with one another, because that way you guys could even interact even if I'm not there. Like that's pretty cool. So like, let's make a little swinger hangout server or whatever. So I do have a very special fan on here who is helping me come up with something on that. So stay tuned for that, but I'm excited. Yeah. Okay. So I am braless right now. Let me just make sure. Am I? Yeah, I don't have nip-ons. Sorry, but I'm braless. I can't make the nipples be erect all the time. And I'm also like in dark clothing. You guys are quite like making like questions about the bra. Of course I'm not wearing a bra. I can't show a boob. I'm not allowed. Not here. But if you come to my fan page after this, I always pop in after there and finish off my night there. So that's my special spot. Those are the people who invest in me and my page and my business, and I keep them fed. What can I say? I even asked them if I posted too much, because I was like, am I spamming you? And they said no. So that's good. So I'm also thinking of doing and fan page way different. It's very different. My fan page is where I'm allowed to talk freely. Like I literally sometimes take off my top during a after dark story time, so that when I see myself in the camera reflection, I know I can swear and I can say real shit, because otherwise I'm like, YouTube, I'm like, careful. But when I'm on I whip it off and I'm grabbing, I'm like, and then he did this. Like, it's just so real. Yeah. You could replace the shirt with just your bra. I'm not gonna lie, YouTube would not be happy with that. And I also like don't think my tummy like hanging over is like my favorite idea. But yeah, that's my real answer. Because you always get real fucking answers. If you guys are not subscribed to my channel, please fucking do so. Like really, because you're gonna miss my shit. And some people just don't think to do it because I don't remind people. Oh, did you see my pillow? I think that's why I'm going to keep that in the background, is to remind people, so I don't have to be like every other YouTube channel where they're like, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and also hit the like button, and then make sure you turn the notifications on. Like, I'm just never going to do that shit. So I need to do it like subliminally in the background so that I don't piss off my fucking friends, Anyways. Well, this is going well. So far, I haven't done anything bad, I don't think. I mean, I got mad at some people, but I also don't take shit from people, like, at all, especially from entitled men. Entitled men, I don't fucking know. Like, check your fucking privilege. Anyways, salty. TorontoUnicorn can be salty. She can be sweet. She can be spicy. She can be dominant. She can be submissive. I feel very naturally under all those energies. And it's funny, I have a video I haven't shared yet on YouTube because I was wondering if people would find it valuable. But somebody was modeling or helping me model. And so they were holding the camera and telling me to like go through happy, sad, surprised, whatever. And within the span of milliseconds, not only does my face change, but my energy changes. And I am literally channeling a variety of different energies just effortlessly. And then I stopped because the camera stops. But what I saw in that video that I thought was of value was I wasn't struggling from one to the other. It was literally as if it was a sustainable source of energy, just show it like plowing through me and like happy, sad, seductive, shy, like coy. Like if I can just kind of, it's like I can just like hit a remote button and be like, feminine energy, sweet, turn on, and then I'm like, you know, like, or like, you know, like it's kind of those things, but it's not inauthentic. It's all real. And sometimes I lose parts of myself that I can't find that their way back. So one of those is like, I lost like my sexual side for a long time. And I'd have a video about how I didn't have sex for 10 years. It's a real story, man. Like I lost it. I lost the want too. You know, I didn't want to fix it. I just didn't want to have sex. I didn't care. So it was one of those things where, do I have a gag reflex? Yes, I do. R does not, and I'm jealous of it. And I have learned that if you go like this on, I think it's one hand, but I just do both for good measure. When you're getting like, you know, face fucked and you squeeze there, it can really actually help. I just think I wish guys would never judge a girl for having a gag reflex. Like, fuck off. Like, it's not like I can control it. You're welcome to be hitting up my gag reflex. Like, take a fucking win from, you know, don't make me feel bad about it. Like, that's how I feel about it. If I ever heard a guy like complain about it because he knows, like, I would just never suck his dick that deep again because, like, what's the point? I'm not fucking getting rewarded for it. You better tell me so I don't fucking hurt my throat for no reason. On behalf of all people. I used to say all women, but clearly not just women suck dick. So, yeah. Smoking at the same time as you, and I can see you getting higher and higher. It's true. We're chilling. That's why I think the only way I could do a podcast is if I was smoking weed, because that's when I chill. That's when I'm the funniest. I get more and more high. I get more and more talkative, and it's so natural. And I think that's when I'm, you know what made me decide to do it? Oh my God, what's his name? I'm terrible at cultural references. He's a very, very well-known Black comedian who smokes weed on stage. Oh, I love him too. He retired, then he didn't retire. Anyway, he's the one that inspired me to be like, yeah, you know what? I think it is probably taboo, and I think you probably limit your options in terms of where you can hang out and do things. But I do think I work best when I'm smoking weed. And if I were to ever do stand-up comedy, which is something I think I might flirt with, I would want to do it either fresh off a joint or while I'm smoking. I'm curious, what do your friends think when they come in and see that penis pillow for the first time? Well, the interesting thing is I do hide it. So it's hidden right now, actually, because I was like, well, I'm on YouTube and all that, right? So it's right there. I also now have a second boob pillow. So you'll see the other one, that one that's behind the I Love Dick shirt. So I have another one. I just don't want to get in trouble on YouTube, right? So that's my other one now. It's ergonomic. I had a nap right there. It was great. It's just, I love them. I love sexual. Anybody who comes in here who knows me loves it. I would hide it if my parents or my like, you know, people who are inappropriate. I would hide those things. Like when my acupuncturist comes over, I put my penis pillow away and my boob pillow. I'm pretty sure I leave that there though. Let's just be, I'm not redecorating for people. R is just a wild child. Yes, R is a wild child. Let me see that ass again. Well, definitely more on my fan page than me right now. I'm pretty sure it's pretty dark in here too. Can you see anything about that? It's a little juicy, isn't it? It's a little like jiggle wiggly. Anyways, yeah. Oh, R is answering you. Did you know that Raven right now is responding to you? Fun-loving couple. Or you're supposed to be having dinner with family. I love when R's here because then she can actually engage with people too. Because people want to ask her questions too. Like she won't go on cam obviously because she's blurred and everything, but like she's here, she can chat. So yeah. So you guys think, oh, Dave Chappelle, thank you, Dave Chappelle, holy shit. Yes, him, thank you. By the way, this is a message for Nikki Glaser. Okay, I watched her special on I think it was like Netflix Crave, whatever, recently, and she talks about how if she could design her perfect gangbang, it would be a bunch of men like pleasuring her, and then at the top of her, holding her, rubbing, like holding her hair down or something, and being telling her she's strong and like beautiful. And I was like, she's talking about this like it's a fairy tale. I could make that happen on a Tuesday night at the Oasis Aqua Lounge. I would love the opportunity to show her that. So if she would actually like to come and have a gangbang at Oasis and have people at the top tell her she's strong and beautiful while she's getting penetrated and whatever else she wants, I can fucking arrange that. I am the orgy director. Toronto Unicorn would be at your service, Nikki, and I hope that you respond. Now, if all of my fans could also even support this by like commenting to her on Twitter or something, I'm going to be sending out this clip to her so that hopefully she takes me up on that offer. So I would love to show her what is possible in the new age of sexual freedom and the sex positive lifestyle. Oh, it's I was telling my friend Elle today. She's in her 20s, so she's like 26, and she's dealing with my makeup's so fucking blurred. I know I'm having makeup problems, but I was almost bedtime. I wasn't gonna fucking do crazy makeup for you again, you know. But it's bothering me, so I'm just fucking gonna chill. So anyways, I was telling her about there's a difference in how people, especially women, have sex in their 20s versus when they're like 30s, 40s, 50s. And I'm almost 40. R is 50. Other people are around that range, are similar. And I'm going to say we learn as women how to be more present in sex, how to ask for what we want, how to know what we want and not participate in things that we don't want. And also, I think just how to be in our bodies and how to allow pleasure even if we think our bodies aren't perfect. Because I think there's sometimes in life when you think until you hit a certain weight or you're a certain tone, you're not going to let yourself like feel a certain thing or like, you know, whatever. But it's like, no, you're allowed, even if you're in a body that's large or untoned or whatever, you're still allowed to have pleasure and sex. And once you realize that you can be beautiful at any weight and any variety. I mean, I've seen people at the sex club with like mastectomies with like one boob, surgically removed. I've seen micro penises. I've seen everything in between, and they're all accepted the same way. And they're all in my own opinion, they're all beautiful because they're all in their own humanness. You know, they're just out there living it up in their own body, because when you've got a body, this is all you've got. Is your vehicle in life. So yeah. Anyways, yeah. Oh, I'm telling you, this lifestyle reverse ages people. We feel very young inside, R and I. And I feel bad because I think I just added her age, but I'm pretty sure I already said it on my channel because it's a big deal. And she's very young at heart. She's like me that way. I mean, age is only threatening if, like, you're not, in my opinion, you're not thriving. Like, we're thriving in our lives right now with our sexuality and stuff. And so we're like, yeah, what's age? Like, who cares? Yeah. Okay, let me see if I can catch up with some of the comments. Okay, let's see here. Yeah. Oh yeah, the penis fell in the background. Yeah. I've got like the penis cutting, the charcuterie board. Have you guys seen that? So this is for when you're serving like fine meats and cheeses or whatever else, or like M&Ms, or like, you know, fill it with whatever. So I got this off Amazon. You can get your own. You can actually go to my Amazon storefront, which is, I'll put a link to it. It's also linked in my link tree thingy. But Amazon.com/shop/TorontoUnicorn. I find really funny, awesome shit like this on the internet on Amazon, and I put them in these lists on my page. And if you buy something that you like from my page, I do get a small commission from it. Even if you navigate off and like browse other things, I'll get benefited. So it's really a nice way to also support my channel is to check out my Amazon storefront, because you never know what kind of crazy shit you'll find that I have found that would make the perfect gift for someone. So yeah, let me do the perving for you, you know? And then this thing here, because it makes me happy. Next question. So I bought this as soon as I saw it. I don't normally buy decor as soon as I see it, but like for this, I just knew that this was the motto of my life. This was, in other words, it's like, fuck off, I'm happy. You know, it's like, don't even question my life choices. You know, that's kind of, yeah. Oh, did you really just subscribe to my fan page and your content won't load since format not supported? Oh, well, okay. I'm definitely in the middle of a live stream right now, but I will prioritize that as soon as I'm off. In the meantime, can you try a different browser? Like if you're on a PC, can you try your phone or like vice versa? Because sometimes the fan page, I'm going to make sure it's working actually on my phone. I'm going to close out OnlyFans and then go back on. All right, let me just make sure it's working. Okay, I've got a lot of notifications actually. Oh, I do have a subscription here. Okay. Okay, I see you. Yeah, okay. So let me go and DM you there. I'll just say hello. And then, oh, no. Oh, I just got your messages on here though. So it says it won't load. Okay. Hang on. So I just got your messages. I'll have to answer it when I'm off the live stream, but I will make sure we figure this out, or you'll get a refund. We'll figure it out. What? I don't know why it says it doesn't load. Huh. Don't worry, we'll sort it out. I haven't had any complaints about my format or my content not loading before, so we'll sort it out. You can always try different browsers. Like you can also open Safari with OnlyFans. We could also open like a Chrome browser, even on your phone. Sometimes you have different results. So I tried on my computer and my phone. Let me just read this. Can you send screenshots of what you see? Meaning if you see nothing, send a screenshot of seeing nothing in the chat. And then I think what we need to do is open a ticket with the OnlyFans support, and it's pretty easy. I'll send you the email, or actually no, it's actually right on OnlyFans. Let me just see here. Yeah, so if I go to support, there's like a support. Yeah, so there's a support. If you go to on the OnlyFans and try to submit a ticket and say that you're having issues with the content not loading, they usually get back to you within a day or two. Like they're really fast, and we'll make sure that you don't get ripped off or anything like that. Okay, so we'll sort that out. But right now I'm going to finish the live stream. But yeah, I'm sorry you're having trouble, but we'll get to that. That is so epic. That is my whole outlook on life right now. I just turned 54. That's great. That's great. I mean, yeah, it's, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna put this back. Okay, and then that's my TorontoUnicorn pillow. Now, did you know that on the other side of this is my Pillow Talk promotion face like pillow? So I sold this. I actually did sell them, one or two, so that you could technically like put it on your bed and like be hanging out with me almost, like I'm like a nice soft energy that's like, oh yeah, tell me about your day, tell me about your day, sweetheart, yeah, no problem. I will make sure you get set up. Fun loving couple. I love your hustle. The fact that you're like, welcome to the channel. Don't forget to comment and hit the like button. I fucking love it. I love that you do that for me so that I don't have to do that, because I am just not a robot and I don't want to piss people off, even though I really do need your support on my channel, like to keep the views coming in and to keep it getting promoted. You guys got to share my shit. You got to be like, hey, I found this girl. She's funny. She's shitty. Like whatever you think, just send it. Maybe just don't send it to people who are going to hate on me, though, because, like, that's just not what I'm trying to draw. But maybe just people who would be, like, interested in, like, seeing an alternative lifestyle. Like, I know lots of people who watch the Sister Wife show on TLC who didn't want to be a sister wife. They just wanted to watch it, right? So, you know, I think some people might enjoy my channel even if they're not swingers or don't want to be. Ever thought about writing a book about your life as a woman who is sexually open and not afraid to express herself? Because I would definitely buy it and read it. So what's interesting is that I actually do not like to read. Okay. I have a brain that does not like the medium of reading. And I have had an issue getting through university because of that. So for me, I have never read somebody else's book on swinging or whatever. I don't want to. I think it's possible I will write a book, but I wouldn't necessarily do a lot of cross research before I did. I think an audio book would be more my style as well. I also am considering a few other things, like a movie, like a film. Actually, let's do an open call here. So there is some work being put into a film that I want to put together. I'm not sure fully of the direction yet, but I want to do the story of TorontoUnicorn, but in a way of showing what happens when you can be vulnerable and take a chance, even late in life, on a new way and chase a joy that you want. So if there's anyone out there who's a serious film creator who has a resume to show for it, maybe reach out. My email is on my website. Yeah, I would love to hear from you. Yeah. So how long is this going for? Oh, we're almost at an hour. Remember I said I'd be doing an hour long. Oh, you're loving the cleavage. Okay, well, I don't think I have very much cleavage, but I'll try to bring a little more home. I do my best with what I got, okay? Thank you, fun loving couple. I really appreciate you even saying that because it helps me out. It does. And if you guys share my content also, like if you like share my link in a Facebook group that you're in or a Reddit post that you're like, hey, I found this is entertaining, like please do. Please be authentic about it. Only share it with the right people who would potentially want to see it and not be angry about it. But I do think that it would help me out if you could do that. So, yeah. So it's been an hour. I do plan on doing these for even longer, like hours potentially, because there's something about this Twitch culture I'm digging, especially when I can get like people who come to my channel for the first time and then suddenly become an OnlyFans subscriber. For me, that is literally paid for the whole fucking thing. Like I'm like, wow, that's really reassuring that people want to hang out with me, that people want to share, time with me. And I specifically wanted to do it tonight because I wanted people to have somewhere to be and someone to be with. And not everyone had a cozy option. So everyone now does, and I think that's good. That's what my goal was. So I'm not going anywhere right now, but I'm not going to say I'm not going to log off soon. But this is a different kind of video. And I want you to feel that too, because the more we get comfortable hanging out, the more we'll have room to like really go into interesting places and topics that maybe I couldn't have otherwise covered. So, yeah. Oh, you definitely watched the movie. Okay. Well, right now we're looking for someone to make the movie. I even looked into the requirements for submitting to TIFF, like the Toronto International Film Festival, because this is how films get out there. If someone wants to try and, make something from nothing, I mean, it's hard to break through, but there is film festivals and I think it's worth a shot. So I'm really looking for that and a few other ventures as well. So yeah, good. I'm glad you're having fun. Well, it's funny. The reason, that's so funny. Merry Christmas. Yeah. Merry Christmas to all you guys as well. Yeah. I actually worked today. I have another job. Did you guys know that? I'm not telling you what it is because it's very important that I keep my two worlds private, but I actually had to be like at work today and it's okay. I got paid like double time to be there on Christmas Day. A+ for me. Now I get to sit home smoking my joints and not feeling guilty about it. I never do anyways. No, I'm not an accountant. I'm in IT, information technology. That's as much as I'll say for my YouTube viewers, but I'm in IT, so I work with computers. I don't code though. Yes, I did. And I'm also working tomorrow. But I chose to. And I chose to because somebody had to at my job because we needed the coverage. And I didn't specifically have, warm and fuzzy, holiday plans. And I was like, other people do. And other people want to stay home with their kids. And I was like, fine, I'll fucking volunteer. Plus, like, they treat you nice there. Like, I got free Starbucks today, like, for being there. And I was like, okay, I'll take a free fucking $6 latte. I don't normally have those. I'm too cheap for that. I am kind of cheap, actually. Not really, not with food, but with like $6 drinks every day. Yeah. Long time admirer. Okay, so Snow Slave says, long time admirer, you exact on the money. Not everyone has someone close, family aside, to share quiet holiday times with. Thanks for doing this. That's great. I'm glad to hear that feedback, because I'm really real about why I'm here tonight. And it's really an exciting thing because it's also for me, right? It's not just for you guys. It's for me. I'm with people. I'm with my friends. I feel supported. We're hanging out. I'm smoking weed. I'm drinking great hot chocolate. Fantastic night. So, yeah. And then, Milfin says, holy shit, beauty and brains, the perfect combination. Believe it or not. Now, I know that I can come across as a bit confident or like even sometimes annoyingly arrogant, but just understand that even when I was like 18, 19, and I got into university and I got into a very elite university, I wore a shirt that said booty and brains. Like, I was just like wearing it. Like, I was like, yeah, like that's me. Cause like here I am on an academic scholarship to an elite university. When I was really a troublemaker teenager, like it was a really sharp correction that put me on the right track. And I still somehow thank my mom for that, because she's a religious woman and we don't get along on a lot of those types of things, but something helped me, stay on the right side of the track. So you have never come off as arrogant. Well, that's nice to hear, because I know that people don't love arrogance, but I think sometimes I can feel that I can sound arrogant even if I don't to you guys, but I think I could just sound like, for example, somebody said something about the word fans on TikTok, about like, oh, like you have fans of like whatever. And I was like, well, I actually use that word affectionately. I'm not saying that to be like, oh, my little minions, whatever. No, it's like the people who are in my core fan group, like my core energy consumers. That's my audience. Those are my fans. That's my audience. That's my everything right now. Like I shouldn't say that's my everything, but like that's like fantastic, All I know is I will always choose peace, especially in a time like a holiday season. Like, alone for me is peaceful. I will always choose peace over chaos. That's good. Yeah, you're my peeps. You're my peeps. I know that some other people on YouTube like to have a name. Oh yeah, my cat is super fucking happy. So yeah. It's funny. I had to go to the office today and yesterday, and so I was out for like, I don't know, 8 hours. And I normally work from home. So suddenly I come back today, and then like I tried to nap with her, and like she like jumped out of the bed and like wasn't having it. And I was like, that's not normal. And like now, like, yeah, like she's like upset with me that I was away all day or something. It's kind of weird. But yeah, no, she's chilling. Hey, Daisy Duke. Hey. Hey. How's it going? Do you want to be on YouTube? Yeah? Are you an attention whore like mama? You are. They'll see. I don't even have to tell them. They'll see. Right? I actually just bought her one of those air tags from Apple to wear as a collar, so that I can literally track her in case anything ever happened. I could literally follow until I find my cat. And I gotta say, I'm gonna sleep better at night, because I actually did recently. Now, I did not tell my channel this a lot. It was about 2 months ago, maybe, I don't know. I did not tell my channel at the time for safety concerns, but I did have a fire in my apartment building and I had to evacuate. and it was like a few floors above me. And luckily I was okay, and my apartment was okay. But there was a real fire, real flames, real damage, real flooding, things like that. And so, not in my apartment, but like real flooding in the building. And I had to take my cat out. And, you know, if anything ever happened, if she, you know, got away from me, I'm fucked. I would never find her. She would hide somewhere. I'd never find her again. And I was like, how could I be so stupid nowadays to not have some security about my pet like that? So that's what I've done. It hasn't arrived yet, but yeah, I do have renter insurance now. Yeah, I do. I know I didn't for a long time because I was pretty like I wasn't very financially like I'm not gonna lie. I have not had a lot of money my whole life. Okay, I grew up in a family of 6 people with one income, and I never had money growing up. Even today, as a 39-year-old woman, I live in a 1-bedroom apartment downtown Toronto, which I love because it suits me. But I still don't have a dishwasher. I still don't have in-suite laundry. I've never actually had those things in a home that like I personally like lived in, kind of thing. I don't want to move into the suburbs. It's not for me. I think I would want a condo or something one day, but then again, I don't like condo boards. So like, I don't like any kind of authority like that. So I don't know, but all I know is I never had a lot of money. And so I don't know where I was going with this because I'm still doing so much fucking weed. But yeah, I never used to be able to afford renter's insurance, and now I can't afford not to have renter's insurance. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because it's not even like I live with other people in my fucking building. Like if somebody else is irresponsible, that could ruin my fucking building. You know, so it's not even if I'm responsible, that's not enough. Oh yeah, Daisy is very aware. I call her my attention whore. Honey, are you an attention whore? I say that affectionately, by the way. Here. Wanna play with this? What's this? Normally she doesn't play with it up here, so she might not, but I want to see. Oh. Come on. Yes. Come on, get it. Get it. You guys see? Hey, don't be lazy. Don't be lazy. Want to play? Get it. Get it. Do it. Do it. Oh my god. She got it. You got it. Ooh. Oh, she's come alive. Oh, you little bugger. Look at you. Good girl. You're doing good. Yeah, you're doing good. Love it. Are you having fun, Daisy? Yeah. Did you know that Raven likes to dress up my cat? So like on like Halloween, she brought her like a little like thing to wear, and like she just like I love when my friends love my cat. Like I obviously love my cat. If my people come in my apartment and are like bullshitting on my cat, it's not going to go well. So when people come and like make a fuss over my cat, it's just like when people make a fuss over your kids if you have kids. I'm sure it's like you like it makes you feel good, you know. You're like, oh, someone else loves my cat too, right? There's someone else. I scared the shit out of her. Come on, fight for it. Do it. Oh, are you giving up? Well, that's annoying. Yeah. Okay, apparently she's not interested anymore. You don't have to play anymore. Anyways, that's my kitty cat. Yeah. Looking for a wealthy sugar daddy, asking for a friend. Oh, I mean, I like free things, but I don't do a lot of things for it. So unless I could find somebody who just wants to gift me a bunch of shit for the sake of their own pleasure. Yeah, my cat is so cute. Chris, yeah. Oh, because so Chris says it was awesome hanging out with you tonight. I was home alone for the holiday here. Now I feel like I managed for. See, there you go, Chris. Like, sincerely, this is why I did this live stream, and I haven't been maintaining my channel for a few days, and it has been hard for me to be just detached from it. But I felt detached from it. But I was like, tonight, I'm not going to be in some sparkly dress doing my normal thing. I wanted to just be cozy and hang out and be real, but be present, and frankly be a bit distracting until the fucking, the day passes. For some people, this can be a long day, and I'm helping it be a little shorter, I think. And for those people, and for the other ones, I hope that they have a fantastic holiday. I hope everybody has something great. Who is 25 plus shipping and handling? That's about the age, right? You look younger than 39, says Milkman. Thank you very much. Yes, I think I do look younger than 39, and it's because I don't have children. And I don't have children that make me have like age lines of all the stress it takes to mend and tend to them. That's my firm belief. I also use very expensive skincare. Yeah. What's interesting, though, is I don't actually need to use a lot of skincare. I have been blessed with easygoing skin. I just didn't get a lot of pimples growing up either. I don't tan, though, so like my skin is nice and creamy or whatever, but it doesn't go brown and back. Like it kind of goes red and back. So I don't sit in the sun. I don't like sitting in the sun. Like I still go to sunny vacations, but I would sit in the shade. So that's like a thing. Like I wouldn't negotiate on that. I'd be a miserable person if I had to sit under the sun for like an hour or two. I need a hat. I need something to separate me. Yeah, I have normally like, it's also soft skin, and like people have commented it's like very, very soft, which is very nice. And I don't know, which parent gave me that, but thank you. I think my whole family has it, or at least my sisters. Did you know I have siblings? Yeah. I don't talk about them on here because it's not the part of my life that I share on here, but I do. I am one of 4 kids. Yeah, I'm the youngest. So, yeah. And I'm 39. And my dad is no longer here. So he passed on a few years ago. I still think about him and even talk to him sometimes. Like I'll say like, that's for you, Dad, or like something, because he's on my fridge. I have a picture of him on my fridge. Yeah. So it's funny, even though my dad's gone, when I think about him, I smile. And I think that's the beauty of, for me, the other side of grief for me was when I could take the joy of the memory of my dad and not think about the fact that he's just not here anymore. Because to be honest, he got he was very obese and very unhealthy and very, I think, lonely in life. And so when he did pass, in a way, it was like freeing for him. And so that's how, the family felt too. And I think, we all just want to, live our best lives while we're on this planet and not go out with any regrets. So anyways, yeah. So luckily I still have my mom, and heard from her today. So yeah. Yeah. So I also have like other family. I just don't talk about it on here because it's just not the right place. But I'm very proud of them. Like in like my certain like mini me's that I like to call, that are not my kids, but there's people that I'm really proud of and like really invested in. So I do have like some people in my life, right, that I'm close with, that are my family, but not everybody. So like not even a majority, but I still have some. So it's good. I still have connections, and yeah. Yeah. I had the fucking best hot chocolate. I'm not gonna lie. Can I show you? Oh my God, let me show you. Okay. Are you even ready for this? So I legit had a fan. I think I said this earlier in the stream. I had a fan gift me this off my Amazon wish list, but it was a giant box. These are just one of each of all of the different hot chocolate K-cups. So I have a little Keurig. I don't know how to make that. So that's like a peanut butter cup one, and then this one is what is this? What is it? I don't know. You guys read that vanilla caramel cream. These are all hot chocolates because I don't drink a lot of coffee because I drink more decaf. That's like a Soho one. So I love hot chocolate. So that's what I like about my Amazon wish list is I pick out my own gifts and then people just fucking surprise me with them and I get the little message from with it and I get to thank them specially too. So yeah, so these are just some of them. And then I had the junior mints one. That's the one I just had tonight. That was my first one. I had to have the mint one because I love mint chocolate. I have a lot of mint chocolate in my house. Yeah. Wow, I smoked a whole joint, drank a hot chocolate. It's been an hour and 15 minutes. It's nice. I hope you guys are having a good time. You don't have to stay all night if you don't want. I'll still have the replay on later, but do you want to keep talking for a bit? Is this like a comfortable thing? Or are you like, I want to experiment with hanging out. Like I want to see what it's like as a Twitch like person, what it's like to legit just be on camera with people. So we're trying it out in my pajamas without a bra, in case you were taking bets on my very small, well, they look small. And now I have cat hair on my fucking pajamas. It was worth it, right? Was it worth it? Was it worth it? Right. Was it worth it? Was it worth it? Yeah. You want to come say hi to the YouTuber people? Wanna? Or do you want to stay here? Anyway, oh, when she shows me her belly, it's like, yes, you are allowed. Oh, and then she kicks me to say, fuck off. Right? Yeah. Yeah, so it's 10 p.m. here, so it's 8 p.m. where you are. Gotcha. Well, sometimes when I hang out at the Oasis virtual events, it's a bunch of people online that end up staying online all night together. And so for me, it's not that weird to be online for like 6 hours sometimes on camera with people. I just didn't normally film it or put on YouTube. YouTube is different. YouTube is like, don't touch your boob and don't say bad words too many times. Where the Oasis site, people actually have sex on camera. I'm just gonna go and like wash my hands for a second. You know what? I'm gonna get a drink too. What do I want to drink? No. It's funny, I have so many things to drink, but then I still don't know what to drink. Oh, I can't drink pop or I'll burp. I can't burp on my live stream. Shit. See, my options are limited. I legit burp when I drink pop and stuff. So I'm like, I can't be like, whoa, as I like hang out with you guys. That wouldn't be very cool, would it? Yeah. So, would you guys have any questions for me while you've got me? I mean, yeah. You're so good, fun-loving couple. How did you and R meet? Oh, that's a great story. R and I should do a video on this. Maybe we should save it. R watched my channel a lot very early on and wrote me a very long, heartfelt email that was apparently out of character for her. And it is very much out of character for me to respond in such a genuinely interested way to somebody who wrote me like a love letter from the internet. Like at that point I was getting a lot more fans for my channel and like it was just like I just thought it was like a nice touching thing, but there was something about her reach out that was so real and in depth and about, I wish I could read it, but we'll keep that between us for now. So anyway, so we met and we really hit it off fast. Like, in a way, we call ourselves kindred spirits because there's a certain comfort between the two of us that is very, I don't know, it's very peaceful, but it's just very real. It's a true friend. We and her are not sexual play partners, even though I could be around her having sex and she can be around me having sex. Like, we just don't have sex like in the same situation. But that's like common in the lifestyle. You're allowed to have friends that you don't sleep with and friends that you do. You don't have to slut it up with everybody. Sometimes people are more special to you in a non-sexual way, and sometimes they just feel more appropriate that way. So has R ever tried director? Yeah, she has. She does like to watch what I do and then see an opportunity to try it out. And so one time when we were at Bukkake, I think I don't know, I don't remember how it all happened, but she ended up kind of grabbing this girl and pushing her head on the dick. It was just like I did, and telling her like take it more and like be a good girl and like yeah. And she said she had fun. Like she said she didn't really know how to do it. Like she was like, I like to watch you to see how to do it. But I'm gonna tell you, I don't really know how to do it either. I'm like making it up as I go, I just am a natural dominant person. And so for me, it's not that hard to be like suddenly in that role. It just is like my default role. Sometimes I have to chill the dominant out. Seriously. First time I was ever submissive in sex was in my 30s. Yeah. True story. True story. Okay, keep asking the questions. I like it. I like it. Ask me anything. I'll answer anything. Well, maybe not. You can ask. I just might not answer, but I'll try. I'm an open book. Yeah. All I know is I went off porn for what was supposed to be the whole month of December, but I only made it 20 days. You're so sweet for loving hippo. And I needed to do a break because I had gone down some rabbit holes and I was starting to not recognize myself. And I was like, I'm going to chill out. I'm going to take the foot off the gas and just chill for a bit. And I remember I had to start fantasizing during that time. And so it helped that there was a guy at the time that I was like crushing on temporarily. And so I was able to really okay, oh my God, I'm about to do it. Are you here? Because I'm about to fucking do it. Okay, I have to do it. Okay. So I did this action, I think it was in my apartment, but then I just keep doing it, where I say something to R about I'm like, don't worry. I'm like, it's not like I'm flicking my bean to you. I'm like, I'm not like, no. Like, that's my way of like jokingly masturbating to somebody as a girl. And so I make that sound like no. Yeah. Do you need to wear bottoms? I mean, I don't. I'm not gonna lie. If I'm in here in my underwear, I think it's possible I'd be okay. But sometimes I get in trouble on YouTube with things, and this is like my livelihood, so I have to be really careful with the lines here. But that's why I like my fan page, because I'm only flirting here. I go to my fan page after this. I always do, with my stories, with my pillow talks, and even with my live streams. I go there, I whip a tit out, and I finish the night off, because I'm also feeling a little like edged, like I need to fucking go down that little space for a bit too, I like it. I have an evil smile right now. Well, I just sent them a video today on my fan page. I sent them a free gift for every fan who had Rebuild turned on today, and it was a 8-minute explicit, intimate video. It was free. I was like, hey, thanks for being a fucking loyal subscriber. And then if you didn't have rebill on, you could pay for it if you wanted to, if you don't have to. But yeah, I love giving those things out because I don't do them that often. I don't share explicit content as freely as like some other pages. Like I don't even do custom content. So when I create a video where I'm like putting shit in my body and like making noises, like you better believe it's a gift, you know, when it's available. I think she wants to get naked in front of now. No. I mean, I do kind of like want to get more like chill there, like eventually, because I like to tease the camera a little bit more before I go to bed, kind of thing. I'm just gonna let your imagination take you there. Here's what I'm gonna show you. So one of these days, we're going to. Let me put this away. All right, let me just try something here. Okay, are you with me? Can you see me? I also want to create like intimate content like this on my fan page that goes beyond the borders of what I can say here. And so if I'm looking you in the eye and saying really nasty shit to you that you like, that could be kind of turned on. So I'm just saying, there's things that I can't do here. There's lots of things I can't do here. There's even less things I can do on TikTok and Instagram. Just saying. By the way, fuck Instagram. Fuck that. Just saying. I don't respect them. They've deleted all my accounts for no fucking reason, and like they really suck, and they're censored beyond belief, and I'm out. Instagram sucks. That's all I gotta say. I'm like, I literally won't create another account. Done. I still have a Facebook account. I have a Twitter account. I have a Reddit account. I have a website that has all my links at all time, but the only place in the world where you can get my videos, my photos, my journals, my explicit content is my fan page. That is it. Instagram is gone. I do have like a one Instagram left that was like my swinger shop account that I basically use to chat with friends, but I don't post. I'm not allowed to post anything. So I just, yeah. Instagram is not in my good books anymore. It just is the case, and I'm allowed to say that, hopefully. All I know is when you ban people for no fucking reason, no, they're not going to speak highly of your platform. So, anyways, yeah. Do you guys have any questions for me? I think I'm going to light up a little bit more. All right. I watched that movie the other day, The Package, on I think it was Netflix. Have you guys seen that? For me, it was a little like gory because they kept showing this like hacked off dick bleeding around, and like I was just like, it's a little gory, but it was a funny video. It was a funny movie. It was just like so out there too, you know. Yeah. Trippy or philosophical movies to watch on psychs, like psychedelics. I'm not gonna lie, like I can't even. Sometimes when I take mushrooms, I don't do them very, very often, but when I do, I can't even have technology on. Like I need it to be off. I need the buzz of technology to be gone. It's weird. But when I do, I would watch more of like a predictable soundtrack of like certain sounds versus something random, because psychedelics really take you places, right? So you want to like see the road ahead, in my opinion. Well, not so much the road ahead. It's setting the intention, setting the scene, you know? Do you want to hear something that's kind of a secret, but not so secret? Did you know that I started a YouTube channel called Shrooms with Lube? It only has 3 videos, and I never did more, but I made 3 videos on how to do shrooms. Someone wrote here, okay, I found they're really awesome to watch during the come down. I've watched Waking Life, which was really good, as well as the entire Saw series. The Saw sounds like a scary one. While coming down on LSD, I don't recommend Saw. Does anyone have any good recommendations for psychedelic movies or psychedelic mind fucked? Wow, you really want to be mind fucked? Oh, I'd be so upset to be mind fucked. Unintentionally. Wow. I mean, everyone's into different things. Yeah. Yeah, anyone drop them in if you've got an answer. And I think if I do come up with any, I might put them on my website, because some people I know are really experimenting with like shrooms and stuff and psychedelics, and it's like, yeah, I mean, if there's recommendations, yeah. Yeah. I actually invest in medicinal mushrooms. I do. I have invested. Look it, I got ash on me now. Wait, you did that on purpose, didn't you? So that I rub it out. Yeah, sorry, flash dildos. I can't use that word here. Not allowed. Dig my profile picture. Maybe that's me. I don't actually think I can really click onto it. I can't click onto it right now. But yeah. Have you ever been at the club or just said no to a bad odor person? Yeah. There's lots of people who they smell like body odor coming to a sex club. It makes me no sense. Yeah, it makes no sense. Do you travel a lot? No, I do not travel a lot. I've never been super well traveled. I never would be able to pair with a partner who insisted on traveling the world with me. I just don't know if that's really what I'm into. I want to travel, sure, but I want to do it in a comfortable way. I want to do it in a like where cannabis is legal, for one. Like if I ever go to the States for promotion for my channel or something, it would be very, very hard to go to a state where there was laws that were really restrictive about cannabis or anything else. Yeah, I'm in Toronto. We have speech in Canada. No, the word that I hid is a word that's offensive to a lot of people in the fucking world. So even if it's part of a song or a lyric of a song, I just don't want to personally put that on my channel. But like, I'm not like judging you for saying if it's part of something that you think is fine. I'm just saying I'm not putting that word on my channel. Yeah. And I purposely put on the review comments that are sensitive because I do want to keep a certain vibe and protect the energy here for not just myself, but for everybody else. And it's not, yeah, no, I know, because I hit delete. Like I hit the comment was not posted. Don't worry about it. It's just one of those things where very, very, very rarely I'll see a comment sometimes where I'm like, you know what? I really just don't want to put that out there. Like I already hit somebody from my whole channel tonight because he was being a dick in here. So not you. I'm just saying that is, yeah. Oh God. You better chill the fuck out, Flash Dildos. You're gonna be out of here next. Yeah. You use the N-word. What the fuck do you want me to say? You use the N-word. I'm not gonna put accept when you use the N-word. So chill, maybe relax. You're not entitled to fucking say those things on my video. Enough. Anyways, I'm not engaging in this anymore. You might just want to chill out before you get me like annoyed. Yeah. So anyways, oh yeah, so I have cookie. I didn't eat it yet, but I have a chocolate chip cookie. I don't necessarily know if I want it right while I'm smoking, but like maybe soon after. But I definitely, oh no. Cookie nips. Cookie nip. You've got to get that joke. Okay. Anyways. Yeah, so I am just going to, and yeah, no, I looked at the comment again. Flesh is Lowe's, because I can review the comment I've blocked and it is correctly spelled there. So I'm really not going to entertain this anymore. Chill. Actually, Pink Floyd The Wall. I'm not gonna lie, Chris. I have a real story about when I was in university. I wrote a paper on "Comfortably Numb" by Pink Floyd, and I had to listen to the song on repeat. Well, I didn't have to, but I did, to try and like really feel it. And it made me depressed. It made me really go into a dark place for at least a few days after. And I remember thinking the power of that music is really strong, and it's not necessarily in the right direction of as an uplifting lift. And if you're going to do psychedelics, they're fucking healing medicine. Psychedelics are not meant to go into darkness. Psychedelics are meant to go into the light. So I would say, like, the healing, right? So I would say I would choose something more uplifting, more positive than Pink Floyd. But that's just me. Everybody has their own reasons and justifications, right? Oh my god, I'm just like, oh yeah. But yeah. So I am just going to. Anyways, does anyone else want to chat? In something that isn't uncontroversial topics? That'd be fantastic. All right, it is 10:20 here. So I have been online for an hour and 36 minutes. I have had a hot chocolate. I've played with my cat. I've eaten, well, I haven't eaten cookies yet. I did not have a tit follow so far. That's good. Yeah. The weed is good. The weed is good, but I'm not going to let anybody ruin my buzz and my, channel. I'm just saying. If you need somewhere to go and say those bad words, you could go somewhere else. All right. You know what? You just wrote it again, and Flesh Dildos, you are officially blocked on this channel. User on this channel. I'm like, sorry, not sorry. Yeah. So he's gone, everybody. Yeah, you know what? I'm glad I turned review comments on. I don't need that shit. Anyways, but yeah, no, one of the things that R said to me about, she's like, sometimes you say things that stick to me, that like get to me. And she's like, one of those things is you teach people how to treat you. And it's true. You teach people how to treat you. I don't just walk around hoping people respect me. I enforce respect. Like, fuck off. Like, go find a platform somewhere else if you want to use words and be controversial amongst people who don't want that shit. Find your audience. Your audience isn't this one. Like, yeah. Anyways, again, I'm open to people having different opinions and shit. I'm a really non-judgmental person, but my goodness, like, you don't need to bring those topics to the wrong places. Like, I don't want no religious people knocking on my door preaching the good word. I'm not going to go to their churches preaching swinging. I don't need someone coming here talking about, those things. So that's all I got to say. Stay in your lane. You know what I'm saying? As I disrupt cultural lanes. That's funny. What's really interesting is when I was talking to Kathy on the Strictly Anonymous podcast. So I actually do chat with her once in a while, like off the podcast, because we got pretty chatty. Yeah, and we're gonna do another chat soon, but maybe with R as well. So we're gonna have 3 of us. So that'll be fun. What was I saying about that? She's the one that inspired me to do a bigger podcast, like a long format one. Like, let's hang out, let's get to know each other, let's have real in-depth conversation. Because for me, when I started my channel, I just thought, okay, people are going to be bored. I don't want to have a lot of, let's be quick-witted about my videos, right? And so I like a pace that doesn't bore me. I have ADHD. I get bored very quickly. My videos need to not bore me or anyone else. And so for me, I don't know how many times somebody's going to want to watch this whole like multi-hour live stream. And so for me, does it make a lot of sense to do it? We'll see. But if I even make 1 or 2 OnlyFans subscribers doing it, for me, it actually does make sense. It's like, That's fantastic. And as well, if I get viewers to the channel, you know, some of my content can change people's lives in terms of body positivity, finding your joy, getting out of your comfort zone, loving your body, all that shit. So, yeah. Hello, Nicola from London. I try to hit all the comments. I do miss them. I'm sorry. Bless you, ma'am. I like that. Do you like a day walk around downtown to watch around the place? What? Do you like a day walk around downtown to watch around the place? Yeah, I do people watch and stuff downtown and stuff. Yeah. That's why I like my second YouTube channel, because I recently put a video up, or did I yet? About I was walking somewhere and I got caught in the middle of a running group and I couldn't even just cross the street because there was like always like a running group beside me and it was long. And I loved it. It wasn't like I was angry. I was like, this is Toronto. I love Toronto. You know, Toronto's fucking random. Okay. I was with my niece once and we ran into like, you know, it was like a cannabis parade or our rights or something else. And like, you know, there's always like protests and stuff. And it's just really culturally diverse. And I really like it. I really like Toronto. I think it's a scary city. There's a lot of crime and there's a lot of homelessness and it's got its flaws and it's got its challenges. But I love the city in theory. I just think I don't go out at night alone and I never will as a single woman. I just, I don't know. I don't think any can of pepper spray would make me feel safe. Maybe if I was with someone, but not alone. So now I just Uber everywhere when it's dark out because I ain't walking anywhere anymore. Not when it's fucking scary. She's not dirty. She's a good girl. Who called me dirty? How dirty are you? Oh, okay. Sometimes people use dirty in a sexual, affectionate way. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes they use it in an insulting way. And that's why sometimes it's important to clarify whether you're being like, oh, are you being a dirty girl for me? Like, you know, in a good way or something. But otherwise, I'm like, hey, I don't know how to take that. Would love if you did more videos showing off the streets of Toronto. Never been out there, but would see it. That's fantastic feedback because I actually have a bunch ready and I haven't posted them because I felt a little guilty about using my channel for that, even though I really want to. I love sharing the streets of Toronto that I think are beautiful or interesting. And so I think I will, because if you guys are going to watch, you know, maybe watch it a few times so that I get some cred for it. All right. Okay. I'm about to enjoy a cookie, but because I don't drink milk, like I don't drink like a lot of lactose, but I'm going to have a little shot glass of coconut milk and a cookie to finish off this live stream. Okay. Are we good for that? It's your channel. You can do what you want to. You know what that made me think of? It's my party. I can cry if I want to. Cry if I want to. Cry if I want to. You would cry too if it happened to you. Okay, I'm getting my coconut milk. Just hang on. I need a little glass. Okay. All right. This is coconut milk. You're allowed to think it's something else, but it's coconut milk. I mean, it's okay. All right. It's your channel. You should do what you want to. I still have that song in my head now. It's my party. Hey, did you see my karaoke video? Oh, look at Daisy. Did you see my karaoke video with R on my? Yeah. We do terrible karaoke, but we have great fun doing it. And that's the fucking point. That's the point of life. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready? This is a chocolate chip cookie. Are you ready? Mm. 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 No, my cat is an attention whore. I told you, she's an attention whore. No, I'm kidding. She just lays like that sometimes. One bite. Oh, that's nice, Freedom. I don't generally meet my fans intentionally unless I run into them at the club, and then I love to meet them. I don't think coconuts have nipples. Well, no. Oh, Montreal. Lovely. R used to live in Montreal. I think around there. No, I don't. You know the answer to that. Whether I spit or swallow, you know. Mm, mm, mm. It feels so good. That fucking chocolate cookie is so good. The coconut milk is like mediocre at best, but it's what I got. Not to wipe. Yeah, it feels good though. Mm. Mm. Wow. Mm. I'm stoned, eating a cookie. I'm not talking. You're about to see munchies. It's a fantastic cookie, man. Mm. No, I would not drink eggnog. I've never wanted to drink eggnog. I'm not a fan. I also can't eat a ton of egg. I'm not allergic, but can't eat a ton of egg. I love the way you look into the camera. Yeah, me too. I like teasing the camera sometimes because I feel what I'm doing, and I know you feel it too. And now I'm talking with my mouth full because I never fucking learned from my own lessons, do I? Whatever. If I talk with my mouth full, I talk with my mouth full. No one complains when it's a dick in my mouth when I'm making noise. Yeah. Like, this is not talkie time. This is eat cookie time. mm. Mm. That was a fucking good cookie. Mm. Well, thank you for complimenting my stoned eyes. Oh, that was such a good cookie. Daisy, can we cuddle? Can we? Can we cuddle? Can we cuddle? You're cute. You're so cute. Do you want to come and see the camera? Do you want to come look in the camera? Or is that kind of mean? Here, let me move this out of the way so at least she doesn't like damage things. All right, you want to come and visit the camera? Here, come, come. This is Daisy Duke. Hey, I'm gonna play on my when I used to start working from home, she used to like want to come and like touch my keyboard because this is where I started to spend all my attention. And as a cat, she didn't really understand why. And so she'd come and lay on my keyboard because that's where I was focused, you know? It was so cute. Now she's like looking and exploring here. I'll tilt the camera just temporarily down. Oop, turned it off. See, look at. Look at. Are you a YouTube star? Are you a YouTube star? Say plus size cats matter too, right? Hi. I love you so much. She's my little Daisy Duke. Right? Are you Mama's Daisy Duke? Do you want to see a dildo? No, that's weird. Stop. Mommy's being weird. Do you want to see a lighter? A lighter? Wow. What's that? What's that? I'm going to do anything I can to keep her interested. Hey, do you want to have a little Daisy Duke talk? A little Daisy Duke TED talk? Oh, I think she wants down soon. You want down? Do you want down already? You want down? All right. Here, why don't you go on and pineapple? That'd be fun. Oh my God. Look at the fur on my shirt. All right, well, you know what happens next. Why I have these things fucking handy. I'm also allergic to cats now. I didn't grow up that way, but I have to take medication every day so that I can be with my cat. Sorry, I forgot that you were looking at my face. I didn't mean to be like... Oh, fuck, I better hit this soon before I do something stupid. Oh, fuck. It really just, like, came right off all over me. Wow, but that's how it goes. I just gotta wash my hands a little bit because of the Daisy Duke fur. All right. Oh, do you guys have anything else you want to talk about before I decide if it's time to end? I mean, I'm still open to staying a bit longer because the whole point is to experiment with a long format. I have fucking cat hair in my face now. It's all worth it. Anyways, yeah, I can't believe I was just like suddenly just like lint brushing over my boob as if there was like no issue. Well, this is YouTube. Let's be careful. I see some people do some crazy risky shit on here though. You know what? I have seen some channels with people who wear short skirts with underwear on and have people who film them as they go grocery shopping. And they put it on YouTube and they get hundreds of thousands of views in like a week. Just somebody filming them doing their normal shit in a short skirt or in a cute outfit. And I gotta say, I'm not gonna... Oh, I really hope I didn't. Did I really have an end slip? Did I really? If I did, I better end this so that I can edit this video. Yeah. Yeah. Because I better end the video just in case. So I can. Yeah. I mean, now I'm a little worried. I don't know if I did it was sure, but anyways. Yeah. So all right. So I'm not sure. I've kind of run out of things to like talk about. Anyways, I think that I'm about to hit 2 hours. I think that's a pretty fucking good long live stream. I think that it's been super fun to hang out with you guys tonight and feel like we got to hang out. Yeah, I think that I like it. I'll see when I do another one, like how it goes too. Yeah, I like it. I'm not used to like what are other people doing on Twitch and stuff, you know? Okay, good. Thank you. Because I'm like freaking out. Like I feel like I need to log off now because of a potential issue with my content. So I feel like nervous about it. So yeah, I don't know. I just replayed. Did you really? Did you really? Tell me the truth. Did you really replay and there's no slip? Because that would make me very happy because I could keep going. I'm really scared right now that I have to take this video down. Anyway, because I can get in trouble for that. So, okay. Thank you. I appreciate it. I was really freaking out in my head. I was like, I better get off. So, okay. Thank you for that. I'm going to stick around a little bit longer, at least another few minutes. I want to hit the two hour mark. So that's 5 more minutes. If you've got anything you want to know about me, thank you, Maurice. Appreciate that too. Thank you. If you guys have any questions for me, you drop them in. Let's get to know each other. Yeah. I mean, if you, after this though, I am going to be logging straight on to OnlyFans, like literally right after this. So if you want to come and actually see a real nip slip, that's where you gotta go. Not on here. But yeah, no, I'm sad about the fact that like I don't have as many platforms to promote my stuff on anymore. Like they're just really hard on content creators like me. Not just me. There's other content creators that talk about swinging lifestyle too that continuously get banned, and they're always rebuilding, and like they've got a lot of perseverance and like good for them. And like maybe I could one day try again, but like for now, I just don't even want to give that like the platform any more of my attention. Like it's upset me that much. Like it felt like an abusive relationship to think that no matter what I post, it was going to get taken down. And not only that, my fucking account. So yeah, but no, I mean, the thing is like for right now, I do have Twitter, for now. Facebook is, I don't post sexier photos on Facebook. I'm not going to lie. I've run out of places to really promote my sexier photos. Other than Twitter and Reddit. Reddit I do, but Reddit I don't post videos to my TorontoUnicorn thread because, or whatever it's called, because I'm not allowed, because it's an adult one. So I'm not allowed to post my video clips there. So my video clips will be on Facebook, but my sexier content photos will be more on Reddit. Also OnlyFans. Clearly that's where the fucking shebang is. The whole shebang. No, I'm not on Telegram. I'm also getting on Discord soon. I actually already have a server for TorontoUnicorn, and me and Ray actually are working it up a little bit to get it going. And I don't know much about it, and I'm not going to try and learn a bunch, a new system really fast. So yeah, last Telegram, yeah. I don't know. I just know that I need new platforms where they don't censor as much. And so, you know what? Maybe it is the right time to switch platforms. Maybe because of Instagram going away, maybe it's not the end of something good. Maybe I should start something new in a different platform. So either Twitch or Telegram or Discord. I also am going to be doing a new podcast, and I'm going to be very much long formatting a podcast, not the little quick ones I have on my current podcast. Called Sex and Swinging with TorontoUnicorn. The next one, I'm still working up the title, but and like the icon and stuff, but it's gonna be, whatever the fuck I want it to be, but it's gonna be long and still edited, but I guess just more real. Yeah, Telegram, really? Can you convince me? What's good about Telegram? Oh, I'm already on FitLife. I don't post very often there. And I don't, and I also don't show nudity for free there either. I don't think I do. I don't think I have nudity anywhere for free. It's really, I even pay services online to take down my search results that are, claiming to have my nude content. Because first of all, those sites that say, oh, we've got TorontoUnicorn leaked content, it's actually just malware. Like it's really, they don't actually have anything. They make you think that they do, and then they take your computer login shit and stuff. It's terrible. So I pay a service every month to go and take down any page that impersonates me or whatnot. And it does take some time sometimes. Like it can take like a couple days to a couple of weeks if it's like a long one, but yeah. Yeah. Well, hey Mac. I says, hey Unicorn, I just started watching you on YouTube and enjoy the info and stories about Sex Club. That's great. I'm glad you have got a lot of catching up to do. I mean, I have a lot of videos and I've only been at my channel for about 2 years. So, wow, it's been 2 years ish. Wow. My cat's fountain is making noise. And as somebody with ADHD and OCD, I must attend to it. I'll be right back. All right. I'm self-diagnosing myself as OCD, by the way. I just don't like this sound in my apartment right now. Oh, okay. All right, let's see here. Okay, hopefully that quiets down now. In a minute. I just have to fill it with water. All right. So does anybody have any questions? Have you looked into getting a Patreon channel? I actually did look into it, but from what I understood, you couldn't have explicit content on there. And not that I have a ton of explicit content to sell. It's just that I'm sick of the fucking rules, man. I'm sick of the censorship. And so if I'm going to have a fan page, I want it to be where I can speak freely and like show freely and stuff like that. But I don't know. I might consider it. I'm also interested in doing coaching for people. I think that like it's a very expensive little venture that I'm doing, like side jobs here and there to like coach people because I just don't have a lot of time to devote to it. So I do like, you know, I'm just gonna, anyways, yeah. I don't know where I'm going. But yeah, Mac, you got a lot of catching up to do. I got a lot of content. The story of my journey is basically my channel. If you look at the first few videos, I had no idea what was coming. I had just had my first threesome. I was thinking, wow, I just made this big change in life. What's next? And then the pandemic hit and all that, and that's why I made the channel entirely, was to feed my boredom in a long pandemic. And feed my lonely, because I was lonely. I lived alone. I wasn't lonely. I wouldn't say I was lonely. I definitely got to a place of lonely after many months. But I enjoyed the solitude for a while because I do have an introverted side. So for me, it was like, all I know, Mac, when you're saying any recommendations for sex clubs, is I do have a link on my website where you can search by city and state. And it gives you a list of like kind of like swinging stuff around there. Now, I don't know how accurate these are, but I did take a look, before I recommended the site, and it seemed to be relatively accurate for my area. So that's why I put it up. But yeah, you're welcome to click it. It's on TorontoUnicorn.com. Did you know that I am not even allowed to link my website on this YouTube channel? They consider it a porn site, even though it's just my website. I'm like, it's like a template builder. Like I don't even have like a nip slip on there, but I use bad words, and apparently they flagged it as like a adult site. So now I'm not allowed to even like link TorontoUnicorn.com, which is why I link that campsite link, because that is like all my links in one. So the campsite has not let me down so far. Yeah. Wow, we hit the 2 hour mark. We're at 2:03 now. 2:03. Yeah. Yeah. Well, have you guys noticed? I've got to ask my loyal followers, fans, friends. Did you notice I haven't been posting the last few days? I just obviously it's a busy time of year or whatever, but for me, I just felt like I needed a bit of a break, and I took it. So I'm happy to be back. I'm happy to be making content. I'm also happy, no offense to anybody who had a joyous Christmas, I'm also happy for this time of year to dwindle down so that people can move back into the normal day-to-day. That's kind of like what I'm going to be more excited about waking up tomorrow, is because it'll be on the other side of Christmas. I'm just saying, I'm happy to know that everyone had a good Christmas and everything, but now it's time to, move on and bring in the new year and all that jazz. So yeah, I'm totally fine. I mean, there's a bit of a continuum between, sitting at home and being, depressed and being joyful with family. I mean, there's a big continuum. You could be with family and not want to be with family. You could be not with family and missing your family. There's a whole bunch of reasons. A whole bunch of reasons why people could be having a hard time this time of year. And I definitely know that. Oh, good. I'm glad that you noticed that you noticed, because I felt a little bad, because I was like, I just didn't want to be fake, and I didn't want to put up filler content that I have that's like little clips here and there that are like ready to go, but I didn't want to put up filler content. I just felt like, in a way, I just needed to cleanse my timeline a bit, give you guys a chance to, do your other stuff with family and stuff. How was ours? So Ara was on this chat, Nicola. So I don't know if she still is now, because she was with family, but she's actually, sometimes she logs in and chats. So if you reach out and say something to her, she usually responds if she's on here. But yeah, I'm glad that this live stream happened. I'm glad there was people who cared, because even if one or two people felt like this, season was a little bit more palatable or tolerable for them if they were struggling, that's my goal. I mean, it's just, let's just get through it. We'll get through it together, and and we'll move on. Yeah, it was so cold outside today. I only had to walk like a block or two, and like it was like blistering cold today. Like I was like squinting, like trying to get there, like, oh, come on, you're almost there, like it was just like, yeah, no. I also didn't have like a scarf or anything on, because I don't know where it is. I also don't know where my boots are, and so I have to figure that out quick. Okay, well, that's good. I'm glad you guys understand. I don't have to post all the time. I did feel bad for anybody who might have been feeling a little bit of a void, but luckily I've got old content that YouTube will throw in your face. So if there was anything you've ever missed, at least that was when they'll show it to you. But yeah, I know when I go back to, I'm going to be going on to OnlyFans soon, and I have one person on here that I know is struggling with getting the content working. So I know I'm going to definitely go and make sure that he gets that sorted out. I would never let somebody sign up and feel like ripped off on my page. So don't worry about that. So yeah, so I'm going to go there soon. What state are you in? Is there any snow in Toronto? Yeah. So Toronto had a blizzard this week. So the whole highway between like Ottawa and like near Toronto was closed because of all these car accidents, like tons of snow. I like to hear that. I was hungry for you, but happy you're live. So have fun. That's not hungry. I like that, because I'm like, I know what it's like to crave. That's why I came on too. I was craving talking to you guys too, So yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. Do people on Twitch, like, I don't know if you ever watch like Twitch streamers, but do people eat too? Like, if I were to like hang out with you guys and like also order a pizza, would it be weird if I also ate like a pizza in front of you? Or would that be like, I don't know. Tell me, because I'm not going to lie. I'm open to it. You see how I eat the cookie. Remember the cookie nip? London, Ontario? Oh, well, if you're in London, Ontario, or London, England, but if you're in London, Ontario, at least you can drive. A lot of people don't even have one drivable. You could drive, technically. I know it's a shitty drive for if you're not spending the night, but at least you could. But yeah. Yeah. Don't have too much fun on New Year's Eve day. Yeah. No, I don't actually. I'm actually like working again on New Year's Day. I mean, the job that I have is 24/7 now. Not my job. That's not true. But the job that I'm in, what I do, in terms of like the broader team. And so I'm just helping out over the holidays, like showing up on site and stuff. But normally I don't go on site. Normally I work from home. I watch a lot of Twitch and I've never seen that. Okay, that's good to know. It wouldn't be weird because of the way you look in the camera. So, oh yeah, especially if I'm like, oh, the pizza, so fucking good. Like I could really get into food, especially if I've smoked a joint and suddenly I have like, I don't know, like a taco, and I could eat the taco in front of you. It's like better than watching me masturbate, I think, for some people. I know, I'm being silly. I know. It is what it is. But you know what's interesting is that this video will hopefully be a replay. And so there will literally be a 2-hour video on my channel suddenly. And like, I've never had a video so long. And I don't know if anyone will watch it. It's not even really about that. It's really about who is here tonight in a way, because I wanted to be here for you guys and I wanted you to be here for me and hang out on this night together. But if anyone does watch in the replay, I'm so thrilled that you care and like my vibe enough. And I hope that you come to some of the live ones, and I hope you come to my fan page too, because I always do the after dark versions there. And yeah. Oh yes, ASMR. So here's the thing with ASMR is I have done some stuff on my fan page with like JOI. Do you know what that is? I'm not gonna say it. Anyways, I think I could do some almost like hypnotic ASMR if I was able to use. Now I'm not gonna whisper because I'm just gonna keep my voice relatively similar, but let me just practice. Let me just try. I am. Okay, what would I say? ASMR. You eating a banana would be messy. Oh, I have a banana. I have a banana. Do you want me to eat the banana? Do you want to see me eat it all? See, that's I gotta stop because now I'm on YouTube and I'm like, stop, girl, stop. But yeah, no, I thought about it. Anyways, I feel like I think I better call it a night. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. I just think it's so fucking awesome that we all got to hang out and feel like it was actually a hangout, you know? And to be honest, in 5 more minutes in my Eastern time zone, it'll be 11 p.m., which means there's only 1 more hour, and then it's no longer Christmas. And then it's whoever was struggling will hopefully feel a little lighter. So anyways, I do have a banana. Have you ever did cam work as a cam model? No, I have not, because I have never thought of ever doing a sexual cam modeling. It's just not for me. I don't do stuff like that, not even on my fan page. So like I do videos that I sell sometimes, or like giveaways sometimes that are like solo content, but yeah, no, I'm always the one deciding kind of what I do when I do it in life. I do have a fucking banana, and now that's all I can think about because I smoke so much weed and someone told me about the banana. Can you imagine if suddenly I get the banana and I like put like chocolate sauce and whipped cream and I like eat the banana? That'd be funny. Yeah, don't get banana, okay? Yeah. Well, I hope not to. I'm pretty respectful of YouTube. YouTube has been pretty good to me. Yeah. I mean, YouTube gave me my start. You know, I always love YouTube. So I do respect YouTube, and that's why I don't cross the line here. Like, I honestly was genuinely worried about 20 minutes ago when there was like concern that I might have had like a nip slip, because I was like, well, I could get in serious trouble, so I'm going to have to address that. Like, I really do care. I really do. And I try to stay on the lines, but you know, when I go to my fan page, it's over. The lines are gone. So it's kind of good that way. So I'm going to walk you guys to 11 p.m., which is another 3 minutes. And then I'm signing off and going straight to my fan page. I hope you come with me for a live stream. It won't be a super long live stream there because their live stream platform is just not as it's just not as good. I have to figure out what's going on because I pay good money to have good internet. So I don't know why it's like sometimes not as reliable, the live stream there, but I'll see what I can do. But it'll definitely be more than what you see now. You know what I'm saying? So 3 more minutes, and then I'm going to be signing off and letting you finish off your night. Thank you for the kisses. Do you have any last comments? Or somebody asked if I'm a squirter. No, I'm not. And I even had a guy recently who was known to be very, very talented at making people squirt, like try to make me squirt. And I remember like saying to him calmly, "It's not coming." And he was like shocked. And he's like, he even said the words like, "Fine, I'm defeated." I was like, "All right, fine." But it's true, not all girls squirt. I actually just have a different reaction, but I'm not going to talk about that on YouTube. That's for my fan page to know. Yeah. Oh, 2 more minutes and then I'm signing into my other side. Is there anything I want to show you? I did get new lingerie, but that'll be soon. Yeah, 2-minute warning. Will you and R be hanging out on New Year's Eve? No. R has plans with someone, and I don't care if I'm alone, to be honest, on New Year's Eve. I just don't. It's not that big of an event to me, but I'd be happy to have friends too, but I'm not going to be going out. No. I'm signing into OnlyFans. So if you go to like my video description, even this one, it has a link to all my links. So campsite, whatever is my site, but TorontoUnicorn.com will also have all my links and you can find my fan page there. And then what did MILF say? Yeah, no, I got that one done. Okay. Hi, I'm 24. Can I be with you live with you and have work with you, please? Oh, that's sweet. I'm actually about to sign off. Yeah, I'm about to sign off. 1 more minute. 1 more minute. Can you handle it? 1 more minute. Can you make it all happen in 1 minute? See what I can do with my eyes and mood when I feel like it. Anyways, I'm just teasing you because I like to tease people who like to be teased, right? Anyways, I'm being silly. You know that my energy's changing because I'm about to go somewhere new. And that place is a little more free for the areola. When was the last time I saw Jyla Valentine? Well, technically, I heard from her today. Miss Jyla Valentine. There's also Mr. Jyla Valentine. So I heard from her today, but I haven't seen her in a while. And I hope to see her maybe in a week or two. But she's very busy with school. So she's just very busy to be able to see anybody. Alrighty, Sexy is about to leave the house. I've enjoyed so much hanging out with all of you. I really hope that you guys got something out of it. I sure did. And I hope I see you guys in about 2 minutes on my other page.